Once upon a time, there was a little girl whose mother asked her to get her an egg. There were 2 eggs in it. This one looks nice. The other one looks even better. What if there's a baby chicken in this one? There could be a baby dinosaur in this one. And while she was thinking, butter was yelling and bacon was frowning in the pan, and so was her mother. Just pick one.
They're both so good.
Pick me, the eggs were yelling. Her mother couldn't take it anymore, and neither could the book of the universe. Let the universe decide. The book of the universe opened its mouth.
So, what happens next?
Well, of course, the egg died.
Stop making fun of me.
That is your own problem.
That's not a problem. It's magic. And by the way, my book in your story was way too evil.
You don't like my story?
How does it end?
Well...
How does it end?
If you want to know the ending...
If you want to know the ending, meet me at the square, 12 o'clock, sharp.
And it's a date.
Oof.
And don't cheat. Speaking of food, what would you like to have?
I don't know.
Beef, chicken, ham, salmon, lettuce, tomato, onion, avocado, Swiss, cheddar, mayo, and cream cheese. 1,024 possible combinations if you want to make a sandwich. Remember, when facing choices, throwing a coin always works. Not because it gives you the right answer, but the moment you throw it up in the air, you suddenly realize what you really want. We will find a way to find out what you really want. Just listen to me. It's the first week of July, 31 degrees centigrade, humidity 63%. No wind inside this Mediterranean deli, but the wind outside is 4.5 miles per hour, high ultraviolet ray intensity. You can hear your stomach asking for something to relieve the hunger brought on by this hot, dry day. And this is the day for a refreshing sandwich. Starting with the beef. Beef is famous for its meaty texture. It can be eaten stewed, barbecued, and even raw, imagining the juices filling your mouth. But the dripping could make a mess if you decide to eat on the street. Look around. Chicken can only be grilled here, a boring taste. It will get caught in your throat as dry as it is. Ham and salmon, both soft and cold. Ham, the bouncier, the better. Salmon, in its own season, the fatter the better, but it won't go too fat anyway. However, how could you determine the freshness of salmon from its constant orange appearance? You may ask the shopkeeper, and he will tell you, "Oh, we got it this morning."
Miss!
Ham?
And?
Lettuce and tomatoes serve the same function! To make the sandwich fit in your mouth more! But you don't really have to have them! What's the point of putting cheese in your sandwich? For joy! Even just looking at the cheese filling into the gap between the bread, you will feel the joy. Swiss. Tiny little bit salty, good enough for the loss of salt. Mayo. as smooth as ice cream, and it won't melt. One bite with Swiss. One bite with mayo. Swiss, mayo. Swiss, mayo. Swiss, mayo. Maybe take them both. Did you pick your own sandwich? Show your sandwich to a man with dark hair and brown eyes, with a hat, but no umbrella, for it's sunny. He has violets in his hand. He will slowly walk to Anne.
I was just over there and I was looking at you and I couldn't help but notice that you're very pretty and that you're alone and I'm alone too, and that maybe we could be like, maybe we should go out?
What? Like a date?
It's a date.
Like a date.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Pick me.
Let the universe decide.
Pick me. Sorry, I think I fell. So, what do you say?
But where's Harold?
Well, I guess you could say I was initially interested in science when I was in 11th grade in Mr. Ergenbrecker's class, and now that's totally what I'm going to do with my life. Now, when I first went to college, I was going to go for bioengineering because I was really interested in helping people and that sort of thing, but now I think that bioengineering might be
He may get lost.
interested in. Before that, I was absolutely
He
sure
may lose his memory.
I was going to be a garbage man. I just thought garbage
He
men were
may
the
fall in
coolest.
love with someone else.
When I was...
Where are you? Dear Harold, how is the story coming out? Can she pick an egg yet? I think I'm getting worse.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl whose mom asked her to get her an egg. Pick me! Pick me! There were 2 eggs in it. Let the universe decide.
What happens next?
Of course, you could remain like this for the next 60 years. Or you could choose to take him off his life support now.
Let him live.
If you're Mrs. Ripley, you should be about 50 years old, so, just...
What?
You don't have a right to make a choice for him.
And what happens next?
Of course, the egg died. The little girl started to cry. Her mom dried her tears and cleaned the mess on the ground. The moment she ripped off the page of the universe, the refrigerator started to glow. Time ran back to when the little girl was still holding the eggs. Her mom walked backwards to where she started to run, and the book of the universe went back, hiding under the little girl's arm. So the refrigerator said, "Let's start over again. Here comes the mom. Here drops the egg." This time, the little girl grabbed the egg before it dropped and handed it to her mom.